Good morning, everyone. Tom here, the Racing Joker, and welcome back to another video. We're going to be talking about just random things. We're not going to be doing just M3 stuff today. I will discuss a couple M3 things today. We're even going to take the car out for a drive. We expected like 3 inches of snow today. Didn't get any. It's just really freaking cold. Uh-oh. It is snowing. Can you guys see that? Can you see the snow falling? Oh, we might actually get some snow after all. Oh, look, birds. Hello, you've tuned in. Here you find the wild burb eating specks of dust in the parking lot. Unbeknownst to them, a wild M3 would be starting up very soon. So before we get in the car, I discovered how to adjust like the seat position setting. So what you do, you get it into the position you want, you press the M button, and then press the setting you want that to be. So if I go like this and move it, I can even turn off. Nice shot. If I just move it, I could even make this come forward like crazy, you know, really break my back. I don't like that setting. So I just press 1, it pulls it back first, and then it fixes the back. And now it's in my setting. And I can get in the car, and I can fit. Oh, that leather is cold. That leather is so cold. It's even colder now for me, you guys, because I shaved. All right, yeah, we're recording. Nah, I still haven't put in the new head unit. So a couple things I should note. I don't really have anywhere to back into. The car's already been snowed on a couple times, so I'm not worried. I just didn't want to fill the garage with fumes. I guess we should just go for a drive, find somewhere else to park. So yeah, a couple things I want to do with this car initially, and I needed your guys' help to make my first decision for my first big mod. But we've still got the stock head unit, so I'm still stuck with listening to the radio. But let's go for a little drive. Turn on the windshield wipers. I gotta say, this car is a lot less sketchy to drive in this sort of weather. It's warning me it's 37 degrees. So the car does really well in this weather compared to the Subaru. Subaru was super sketch. But this car's fine. So there's a whole bunch of things I want to do to the car, but I don't know what order to do them in. We need to make an appointment with Habibi Motorsport once we figure out something with some underbody parts. So that we can then put the new head unit in, and then we need to order either CSL exhaust parts or the M3 GT2 airbox. So we haven't even really given the car a chance to warm up, as you can see, but here we are driving through downtown, and it's not perfect weather. So I made a poll. I can show you guys in the results in the video, and I'll give you the link to the poll down below. But basically I said, what do you guys want me to order first? The M3 CSL headers and section 1 piece with the catalytic converters, which will require a little bit of custom wiring so that we can get that last post-cat O2 sensor to work? Or would you rather I go with the carbon airbox first out of one of the official race cars? And you guys, the last time I checked, it was like 88% carbon airbox. So it looks like we're going to be going with the carbon airbox for the first kind of M3 GTR mod, which is cool. I was going to be happy with either one. It doesn't hurt emissions. It doesn't really add power. It just makes it sound cool. And in fact, we might only get... I can't remember. What was the horse... I said it in the tour of the car. What's the horsepower figure of the European car? Is it 340 or 338 horsepower? You know, changing out the exhaust to the CSL version with the catless headers and the catalytic converters further back, it'll mostly change the delivery of the horsepower. It won't really increase the horsepower all that much. That's my understanding. So you guys basically are saying, get the race car part first and then do the CSL parts. So yeah, that's basically all we've got on the BMW. We need to figure out a couple things with the underside of the car. More details on that depending on how that turns out. And, you know, get the head unit installed and then order the first GTR mod, basically. And then we'll see where we go from there, whether we'll want to do the exhaust next after that or whether we'll want to do wheels. which would also involve getting new tires. It really all kind of depends. The airbox and the exhaust cost about the same, give or take. Like the exhaust is about $5,000 and the airbox is about $5,000 before shipping and other things like that. And remember, with the CSL exhaust, we're not doing the full CSL exhaust system. We're just doing the headers and the pipe that comes after them. There are 2 more pieces of the CSL exhaust system that we're not getting, which is the Section 2 and the muffler. We're just leaving those with the USDM stock version, because what I'll probably do is get a Rogue Engineering muffler, or we'll do the side exit Section 2. We'll see, because I don't know, because I know you have to do cutting for that Section 2 side exit, but I don't know if you need to do some chassis reinforcement as well. I need to talk to the shop that actually did that. Because the downside of doing the official M3 GT2 exhaust system is that it tunnels through where the mounting points of the passenger seat in the front are, and that would make, that would be illegal for anyone to then have a seat there, because it wouldn't be the factory mounting points. So I wouldn't be able to have a passenger, and I'd like to be able to have passengers in this car. Take them for rides and stuff, because BMW M3 GTR reaction video, that probably would get views, right? Like 380 horsepower BMW M3 GTR race car reaction. Just get a whole bunch of people to do that. Could do it the old That Racing Channel style, if you guys know what I mean. But yeah, that's BMW M3 stuff. Got other things to talk about as well, but I thought I'd start with that first. Tell you guys that we're probably gonna get some race car parts first, after we figure out what to do with the head unit and some undercarriage pieces. The camera is really refusing to focus. That's an Alaska license plate in front of us. Not that you guys can see it. Are the windshield wipers stopping it from focusing? No? Okay. Well, you can kind of see the snow on the windshield. So, that's good. That's what I mainly wanted to show you, was the snow on the windshield. Car is still kind of warming up. I'm glad you guys are excited about the Underground 2 Let's Play. That seems to be doing pretty well. You guys seem to be enjoying that. Oops, sorry. So far, hit you guys on the roof, or the windshield. Very annoyed to tell you guys this, but after episode 3, episode 4 and onwards, there's not going to be any background music, because episodes 1 and 2 got demonetized because basically, because there's copyrighted music, and due to about 20 seconds of the video having copyrighted music, the whole video basically got demonetized. And for one of them, the copyrighted holder of that 20 seconds of music is just going to take all of the revenue earned from the video, because they said, you used my music for 20 seconds, so I want 100% of the video's earnings, which is totally fair and balanced and not stupid at all. But pick your own battles. When my channel is more protected by fame, I'm not Markiplier, I'm not PewDiePie, I can't speak out against these people without consequences. It's a stupid system. That's all I can really say right now, and I can't really say there needs to be change. We need to petition YouTube to actually fight these people. YouTube's not going to listen to me, because I make 0.00000%, probably less than that, 0.1%, there we go, of their revenue every 2 minutes. So it's not like a big, there's no reason for them to listen to me, because I'm just not significant to them. It would take a lot for me to be significant, to be honest. It's still snowing. We're back where we were to do the tour. I'm just gonna get out and show you guys what parts we'll be getting first, real quick. It is cold. I will turn on the heat, because the heat should be good to go by now. The heat and stuff in this car get working so quickly, it's amazing. We'll just get it blasting. And it's going to the, yep. All right. So let me just quickly show you guys. Oh. So what we'll be replacing is this intake here. You see this? This whole section will be gone and will be carbon fiber. This coil pack cover with the M on it, it will still have an M on it, but it will be all carbon fiber, because both of these will be parts coming from M3 GT2 race car parts used by Schnitzer and PTG. all very cool and race proven and basically factory specifications. So OEM, not a whole lot of aftermarket stuff yet planned for the car. Holy heck. Oh, the heat is amazing. Oh yes. Thaw my hands. Oh man, and I still need to put the headrest mount, camera mount on this headrest here for episodes of the commute. I figured you guys would enjoy watching commute videos. Let's see, what else do we need to talk about? So gaming videos. This is a broad topic, so I don't know if you guys know this, but in the US, it's a lot sooner for Europe and the UK. So let's start. In the UK or Europe, it's like 2024 is basically the deadline for automotive manufacturers to stop selling new internal combustion engine cars. In the US, the deadline is 2035, but you know, that'll be a transition thing. It's not gonna happen the day we hit 2035. So a lot of internal combustion engine cars are just gonna start getting phased out. Manufacturers are gonna start making the transition. Do I agree with this transition? I think it's cool to have new technology. I don't think it's necessarily the solution for to make the environment better, because you know, the manufacturing process, shipping batteries all over the place, mining all these materials, it's still the same thing. We've just convinced governments and idiots that driving a Prius or a Tesla is good for the environment. Somehow. But that's, you know, idiots are idiots. The tyranny of the majority. It doesn't matter. We will still try to find a way to enjoy ourselves, but this brings me on to the broad topic of if YouTube manages to make it to 2035, and I'm still making YouTube videos, I'll be at what? 40, 50 something? 2035. Let's do the math, because I can't do math in my head and I can't be bothered. And I also don't really want to tell you my birthday. Although I might have already told you guys at one point. So I'll be in my late 30s. Not quite 40s, but late 30s. Yeah, you know, so I won't be in my prime so much anymore, but I won't be old. So I'll still be capable of driving nice cars. So I still want to be doing that, but I'll need to figure out whether I can enjoy electric vehicles. And I hope that I can, because I love cars, I love personalizing cars, and I want to be able to enjoy new cars. You know, because every now and then, like more recently, I'm seeing a lot of new cars I really like. I saw an F90 M5 in person at BMW West St. Louis. It was blue, had all sorts of carbon fiber pieces on it. It was like 120 grand, and I'm just like, oh. Man, if I could have that as a daily, that'd be cool, but that's expensive. Get one used, though, for like 60 grand, I think. Or, no, it's actually about, if you, like the F90, the earliest model year of that version, it's probably around the same price range as the Audi RS3, now that I think about it. And the GT350, not the R, just the GT350, not the one with the carbon fiber wheels, either. I want to be able to enjoy electric cars, but this brings me on to the other topic of, you know, if I'm, you know, I want this YouTube channel to be long-term. I would love to be able to continue making content in my 30s. I think that would be just a cool thing to be able to do. You know, the guys at Daily Driven Exotics are not in their 20s, and they're having the times of their lives, just as an example. I want to be able to continue enjoying probably my #1 hobby for more than half of my life. You know, late 30s is not that late. You know, it's not like the end is near. So that's the thing. But just in case I can't enjoy electric cars enough, or I just, you know, I run out of ways to make content with cars, because I want this channel to be long term, that's why I'm still doing a few occasional non-car related videos, so that over time, you know, my audience is okay or comfortable with the fact that I'm not always doing car stuff. You know, I might do a Minecraft video, as you guys have seen. I might play a horror video game. I might do something completely unrelated, mostly gaming, because that's my #2 hobby. Because gaming is going to be around forever, in some shape or form, and you'll always be able to make YouTube videos with that. And right now, gaming videos, car game videos specifically, are my most successful videos that I make. So I definitely want to keep up the habit of making not just real-life car video stuff, you know, just in case I don't enjoy making electric car content, because I make car videos. Yes, they do make me money, but I also do it because I love doing it, so I don't really care how much money they make me. Because, you know, the M3 46 videos do not do as well as the Need for Speed videos. They just don't. Haven't even really come close. At least not yet. Maybe when we start buying race car parts, who knows. But I just thought I'd let you guys know about that. Yeah, 2021 has been good so far. A lot better than last year. Last year for me wasn't horrible. I know it could have been a lot worse just based on other people's experiences. I got a job last year. I'll be there for about a year when we hit September. But I'm already kind of thinking, you know, what's the next step? How do I improve? You know, I want to stay at this job for a while so that new employers can think I can hold a job, but I want to keep improving my standard of living and keep reaching out and expanding and just being able to do new things and find new opportunities, because then that also allows me to afford more irresponsible things. So I'm doing research into CDL, commercial driver's license certification, and potentially, and this could be a cool video series, learning how to drive a truck, like a semi, or a lorry if you're in Europe. Because, you know, that could be cool. Learning how to drive all sorts of different vehicles. I think Stradman is trying to learn how to fly a plane. So that would be very neat. I don't know if I'm brave enough to try and fly a plane. Maybe. But we're going to start with a truck. I think that would be really cool. So I've been looking at various different schools. It does cost money. You do have to pay tuition. You can do it where it's company sponsored, where the company will sponsor your tuition and then you work for them and they do like a deduction from your pay until it's like fully paid off, I guess, or most of it. Something like that. And then that's it. Or you can pay all of the tuition or take out a loan or something, finance options. And then you can go and work for the company of your choice and make, and this is cool information for you guys, you can make $70,000, $80,000 a year. You just have to be able to save up the $4,000 to $6,000 of cash to pay for the school, which I can do, but if I'm impatient and I want to start now, I can do one of those options I just told you about. But that would be cool, because that would almost triple my gross income, and that would be, you know, with the bottom line jobs. And that would be great for, you know, housing, because we're looking at getting a different house. One of the houses we're looking at is in a zip code that doesn't require emissions, so I might not even need to figure out how to do the wiring for the catted section of the car, because we could just get the CSL headers and get the RAS pipe, the muffler, and just go bang, flames. We'll see. We will see. All very cool stuff. Lots of stuff going on. Let me just think if there's anything else I need to talk about. Talked about the car. Talked about why I'm doing non-car related videos occasionally, because, you know, long term this channel might not always be a car channel. Maybe we'll end up like PewDiePie. Not quite that successful, but, well, I can't foresee that at all. But maybe we'll just be a channel that plays games and looks at memes. That doesn't sound horrible. He's not an unhealthy human being. He seems relatively happy, as far as we can tell, and he does really well. So, who knows where the channel will go, but I want to make sure I have options, so that's why I'm doing that. And then, I guess, kind of, you know, trying to make the next step towards different jobs. If you guys know anything about trying to get a CDL, especially in Illinois, tell me about that. And tell me about your experience and what you know. And, yeah, house, no emissions. I don't want to tell you where the house is because I don't want you to come find me. But yeah, in Illinois, there's a group of there's like a large number of zip codes where emissions just aren't required. I don't know why. Like emissions testing, so you can register your car. I've received no notice of having to get this car tested. So I don't know why, because I'm in a zip code that definitely requires it. But I'm just keeping it as is until I can be sure I can get away with that sort of nonsense. Let's head on home. And I think what I'm going to do is do a little bit of live streaming. Oh my god, I almost forgot. You guys, we've also got some Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005 videos coming out. Hopefully this up in the next few days. Mod spotlights. I did a live stream. Didn't turn out that great. The file that I was going to use to edit the video exported at 720p, which was just atrocious. It was 30 FPS, which is even more atrocious, on top of the horrible resolution. And the mic audio was clipping. So I re-recorded it privately and did the commentary, and I'm just going to edit it. And you guys will love it. But don't worry, Lilmanike, your joke will be remembered. But yeah, just a normal vlog, not a car vlog. Just thought I'd give you guys an update on my life, if you care. You probably don't. This will probably get 300 views. But, you know, for those that care and want to get updates and pay attention. So, yeah. I'm Tom the Racing Joker. I'm gonna probably go play Minecraft for whatever reason. I just feel like doing that. Maybe I'll do a Minecraft hardcore live stream. Maybe I'll drink some Smirnoff while I do it. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I am Tom, the Racing Joker. If you're not subscribed, most of my viewers aren't. If, you know, I can show you a graph. Look at the graph. How many people are doing that right now? If you're not subscribed and you like what you've seen so far, then you'll love what I've got planned. So hit that subscribe button. Please. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Tom, the Racing Joker, and I'll see you all next time. Listen to the gloriousness of the S54 B32 as I sign out. Stay awesome.